Did he call yet?
When I have yelled up.
Well, call him again.
I've already called him twice. They're looking for him. How is he?
I don't know. He's bleeding like crazy.
Oh my God.
It's all over the room. I don't know why people decorate him white. If he doesn't call again in 2 minutes, call the hospital.
I'm gonna have a cigarette, Ken.
The hell you are! After 18 months, get a hold of yourself.
God, I can't believe this is happening. Oh no! Ken, the phone's ringing! Hello? Dr. Dudley? Oh, Dr. Dudley, I'm so glad it's you. Your service said you were in the theater.
Is that the doctor?
Well, I wouldn't have bothered you, but this is an emergency.
Is that the doctor?
This is Chris Gorman. My husband Ken and I are good friends of Charlie Brock.
Is that the doctor?
It's the doctor! It's the doctor!
Well, why did you say so?
Oh, sorry, Dr. Brett, but it's been an accident, and, well, I would have called my doctor, but my husband's a lawyer, and, well, under the circumstances, he felt it would be better if we called Charlie's own physician. You see, Ken and I just arrived here at Charlie's house about 10 minutes ago, and when we were getting out of the car, we heard this enormous...
Don't say anything!
What?
Don't tell him what happened.
Don't tell him?
Just do what I say.
But what about Charlie?
He's all right. It's just a powder burn. Don't tell him about the gunshot.
But they got the doctor out of the theater.
Tell him he tripped down the stairs and banged his head. He's all right.
But what about the blood?
The bullet went through his earlobe. It's nothing. I don't want him to know.
But I already told him that when we were getting out of the car, we heard an enormous... What? What did we hear?
We heard...
Just a minute, doctor.
We heard an enormous thud.
A thud?
When he tripped down the stairs.
Oh, that's good. Sorry, doctor, I was talking to my husband. Well, we heard this enormous thud. It seems Charlie tripped going up the stairs.
Down.
Oh, go down. He was going down the stairs, yes. But he's okay now.
Yeah, he's sitting up in bed. He'll call him in the morning.
He's sitting up in bed. He'll call him in the morning.
You.
He'll call you in the morning.
You're
Yes.
very sorry you disturbed him.
I'm very sorry I disturbed you.
But he's really fine.
But he's really fine.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Where are you going?
Him. Thank him and say goodbye.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much for calling, doctor. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just a minute. Any dizziness?
No dizziness.
No, there's no dizziness. Can he move his limbs?
Yes, he can move everything. Get off the phone.
They got him out of Phantom of the Opera. Yes, he can move everything. I'm sorry? Just a minute. Any slurring of the speech?
No slurring of the speech!
Stop yelling at me! He'll hear you! No, there's no slurring of the speech. Just a minute. Any ringing of the ears?
I can't believe this. No. Tell him no.
Yes, he has some ringing of the ears.
I told you to say no!
It sounds more believable to have ringing.
Jesus!
Who? His wife, Myra? Oh, yes, Myra's here.
She's not here. Don't tell him she's here. You want to speak to her.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, doctor. I'm mistaken. I thought she was, but she wasn't.
She just stepped out. She'll be back in a minute.
She just stepped back. She'll be out in a minute. Yes, thank you. I will tell her to call. Thank you, Dr. Dudley, sorry. And enjoy the show. You know, Ken and I saw it. We loved it, especially the second act. Who's playing the Phantom tonight?
Are you going to review the whole goddamn show?
Oh, I'm sorry. I think Charlie's calling me. Just a minute, Charlie. Guy sounds a lot better. Well, again, thank you very much for calling. Yes, goodbye. God, don't you ever do that to me again. He must suspect something. I don't think I got his name right once.
If the phone rings again, don't answer it.
Well, why did you have me answer that one?
Because I thought the bullet went through his head, not his earlobe. Fix me a double vodka. I left Charlie standing in the shower.
Well, if he drowns, you're making that call. We're always the first ones to arrive. Why? Why can't we be late just for once? Someone else could have dealt with all of this. Shit!
Who's that? Who is that?
I don't know. Did you see any people here? Am I near the door? Am I on roller skates?
Let me think a minute.
Well, take your time, because I don't answer doors. I just talked to Dr. Dudley.
All right. It's got to be Lenny or Ernie. One of the others. You've got to let them in.
Well, Well, you've got arms, reach down.
I've got to dry off Charlie and bandage his ear. Don't tell them what happened. I need a few minutes to figure this out. Can't you stall them?
His friends are arriving for their anniversary. His wife isn't here. He's shot himself in the earlobe. And you just want me to make small talk when they come in?
Attempted suicide is a criminal offense, not to mention a pretty ugly scandal. Charlie's deputy mayor of New York. I'm his lawyer and his best friend. I've got to protect him, don't I? Just play the hostess for a few minutes until I figure out how to handle this.
Play the hostess? There's no food, there's no ice in the bucket. I mean, where's the help? Where's the cheese dip? Where is Myra? And what am I supposed to do until you get back? Play charades? My God, I'm lucky I can still speak English.
You're a lawyer yourself. Can't you figure out something to say?
Contracts. Publishing contracts. If someone comes through that door and wants to make a deal, well, I can handle that.
Take it easy. Calm down. I'll be right back.
Put some slippers on Charlie. Tell him to answer it.
Will you relax? Drink my vodka.
Oh, and why is a drink of vodka better than just 2 puffs of a cigarette?
Because they know you quit. And if they see you smoking here, they'll know something's wrong.
I suppose falling at their feet's gonna look a lot better. Claire, you look beautiful. Where's Lenny?
He's in the car. We had an accident. Brand new BMW, 2 days old, side doors smashed in.
Oh my God, are you hurt?
Well, my lip is swelling up pretty bad. Oh, dear God, I look like a trumpet player.
And where's Lenny?
Oh, he's coming. He's just walking slowly. He has whiplash. The seatbelt went right around his neck and pulled him straight up. I left him dangling.
Well, is there anything I can do for you?
Well, just don't tell Charlie and Myra, okay? This party means so much to them.
Hi, Charlie. Hi, Myra. We're here, kids.
No, they're upstairs, Lenny.
Did she tell you what happened? Some stupid bastard shoots out of his garage like a Polaris rocket. I have 4 doors on one side of the car right now.
How does your neck feel?
Stretched out over to one side, I look like a Modigliani painting.
Do you want a drink?
I don't think I could swallow past my shoulders.
Of all nights for this to happen.
Oh, here's their gift. Steuben glass. If somebody has a bottle of glue, they'll have a nice gift.
You know, I could have lost the tip of my tongue. I'd be speaking Gaelic for the rest of my life.
Brand new, spotless BMW. Untouched by human hands, buffed and polished by German women in Munich. And now it looks like a war memorial. Hi, this is Leonard Gans. Is Dr. Dudley in?
Dudley?
Yes, it is. I have a whiplash injury. Well, could you? Yeah. Oh, what theater is he in? Okay, well, tell him that I'm at 914-473-2261. Thanks a lot.
You're sick so badly.
Is there anything to eat around here? Some canapes or something?
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Or no canapes? Well, where's the cook, Mei Lee? She makes great canapes.
I think Maylee's off this week.
She's off on the week of their anniversary party?
Yeah, I think she had to go back to Japan because her mother was really sick.
You know, Mei Lee's Chinese.
I know. Her mother was visiting Japan.
Oh, I can only look down. I hope short people are coming to this party. Hey, where's Ken?
Ken is in the bathroom upstairs.
And where's Charlie and Myra?
Getting dressed.
They're not ready? We had an accident and we're on time.
You know, I don't think I even have enough lipstick to cover this.
There's no nuts, there's no pretzels. I didn't even have lunch today. 3 goddamn audits of the IRS on an empty stomach. Oh. Claire, get me something to munch on.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Going to the bathroom. I haven't had a chance to do that either.
Well, you know, there's a guest bathroom right down here.
I would assume that Ken's using that one.
No, he's using the one in the guest bedroom upstairs.
Why didn't he just use this one?
I don't know. He said he had to go really badly and he just ran up the stairs.
If he had to go so badly, this one's closer.
Well, you know how it is when you have to go really bad. You just can't stop running.
But this is a shorter run.
Lenny, it's not an Olympic event. Why don't you just go?
That's why they build guest bathrooms. If Dr. Dudley calls, I'll be right out.
Claire, I need to talk to you.
What is it?
part at the seams.
Your dress?
No, not my dress. My nerves. My God, I think I'm gonna crack.
Oh my God, I can see. Oh God, your hands are like ice.
No.
What's going on?
You're so smart. You always just see everything so quickly and easily.
Well, tell me what's going on, Chris. You're really scaring me.
All right, well, look, Ken and I just got here around 10 or 15 minutes ago, and when we were getting out of the car, we heard this enormous,
Claire, you look lovely.
yes, I was just telling her how enormously lovely she looks. Isn't that the dress you wore for cerebral palsy?
No, I got this one for sickle cell. Hi, Ken.
Where's Lenny?
Oh, he's in the bathroom. Where are Charlie and Myra?
Upstairs getting dressed?
Yes, still getting dressed. How's the new BMW? Is Len happy with it?
Delirious.
Did he get all the features he was looking for?
Oh, more than he asked for.
Great.
Are you through at the bathroom, Ken? Because I have to go myself.
Oh, I think Myra's in there.
Oh, well, then I'll just use Maylee's bathroom. Call me if she gets back from Japan.
Chris,
What?
up here, quick. Hurry up.
Yeah. What?
What did you tell her?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Oh, I was talking so fast, I don't know what I said. Look, why don't we just tell them the truth? They're going to find out anyway.
I don't know what the truth is. Charlie's still mumbling. Now, get in there. He wants to see you.
Me? Why does he want to see me?
He's crying like a baby. I can't stop him. He needs a woman.
To do what?
To cry on. I can reason with him, but I can't comfort him. Now, go in there and let him cry on your shoulders for 2 minutes, for Christ's sake.
Well, look, is he still bleeding? Because I paid $1,200 for this dress.
Oh, hi, Len. Oh!
Hi, Ken. Did you hear about the BMW?
Yeah, congratulations. Excuse me.
Where are you going?
To the John.
Didn't you just go?
Yes, but not enough. I'll be right back.
Now, this is really weird.
I'll take those.
There's plenty of food in the kitchen and nothing's cooked.
Why didn't you open this first?
There's like roast ham, smoked turkey, duck, and there's pasta in a pot with no water. It's all ready to go, but there's no one to start it. Does that seem weird to you?
Not as weird as him peeing twice in a row. You have something sharp, like a nail file or something?
You know, Chris started to tell me something, but then she clammed up.
The door on my BMW, that opened like tissue paper, but this is like steel.
Now, her hands were like ice, and she couldn't even look me straight in the eye.
This would be a good place to keep your jewelry. Damn it.
I mean, what's taking them so long to get dressed? What's that about?
What are you so damn suspicious for? Give the people a chance to calm down, for Christ's sakes.
Right, like you don't notice anything's wrong?
Well, sure, I noticed. I noticed that the towels in the bathroom are stacked up on the sink instead of on the towel rack. I noticed that there was only a sheet and a half left of toilet paper. I mean, it's sloppy, but I wouldn't call it a scandal.
I wouldn't be so quick to rule out a scandal.
You think I don't know what you're referring to? I hear what's going on. I hear gossip. I hear rumors. And I won't listen to that crap. You hear me? He is my friend, and she is the wife of my friend.
Hey, fine, forget it.
I don't listen to filth and garbage about my friend.
Lenny, I said forget it.
All right, come here.
What's wrong with here?
They could hear you there. Here's closer. Will you come here? It's not good.
What's not good?
What I heard.
What did you hear?
Will you lower your voice?
Why? You haven't even said anything yet.
Okay, fine. There's talk going around about Myra, and... Ugh, this hurts me. Stand on my other side, will you? Ugh. There's talk going around about Myra and Charlie. Only nobody will tell it to my face because they know that I won't listen.
Well, they know I'll listen. Tell it to my face.
Why would you want to hear filth and lies about our best friends? I mean, he's my best client, for Christ's sakes. He trusts me with things, okay? Not just investments and taxes, but, you know, personal things.
Well, I do not do his taxes, so I would like to know.
You won't be satisfied till you hear, will you?
I won't even sleep with you until I hear.
Okay. Your friend Myra is having herself little thing, okay?
Oh, really? What kind of thing?
Do I have to spell it out? A thing, a guy, a man, a fellow, a kid, an affair. All right? She's doing something with someone on the sly, somewhere. And it's not with Charlie.
You do not know that. You just heard it. You have not seen it.
Of course I haven't. Oh. Yeah, no, of course I haven't seen it. Jeez, you think they invite me to come along to these things? What's wrong with you? Ugh.
You're so naive, Lenny. It's incredible. Get real. Myra is not having anything with anybody. Your friend, Charlie, however, is running up a hell of a motel bill.
Charlie? Are you talking about the same Charlie? I mean, he wouldn't even look at another woman.
Well, he might not be looking at her, but he's screwing her.
Will you lower your voice? Where did you hear that?
Somebody at the tennis club told me.
Our tennis club?
It's not a sacred temple, Lenny. People talk there.
Oh, gosh. Bunch of hypocrites. Sitting around in their brand new Nikes and Reeboks. Destroying everybody's lives. Who told you?
I'm not going to tell you because you don't like this person anyway.
What does it matter if I like them or not? Who told you?
Carol Newman.
Carol Newman? Oh, gosh, I knew it. I knew it. I hate that goddamn woman. Oh, she's got a mouth big enough to swallow a can of tennis balls.
How you two doing?
That's great, Ken.
Had anything to eat yet?
Just a plastic bag.
Great. I'll be right back.
Wasn't it Carol Newman who spread that other rumor?
What other rumor?
You know, the rumor about us two breaking up?
Oh, no, it wasn't Carol Newman.
It wasn't. Then who was it?
It was me.
You started the rumor?
I mean, you, me, both of us. When we were thinking about splitting up, didn't we go around telling everyone?
We told friends. That bitch told strangers.
Hey, hey, do not call Carol Newman a bitch to my face. Besides, she only told me what someone else at the club told her.
And who was that someone else?
Harold Green.
Harold Green? Who the hell is Harold Green?
He's a new member. He was just voted in last week.
I never voted for him.
Yes, you did, by proxy. We were in Bermuda.
Ugh, I don't believe this. Like, goddamn proxy new member spreads rumors about my best friend. Who does he even play tennis with?
He doesn't play tennis. He's just a social member. He eats lunches there.
This son of a bitch is a non-playing proxy social new member? What does he do for a living?
Sells BMWs.
Did anybody else get here yet?
Not to speak of, no.
Is anything wrong?
Why? Does anything seem wrong to you?
Aside from the fact that there's no guests, no host, no hostess, there's no snacks, the fact that you and Chris only appear one at a time and never together? No, there's nothing wrong at all.
Okay. Okay. Len, Claire, sit down. I can't keep this quiet anymore. We've got a big problem on our hands.
Aha! What did I just say, Claire?
You just said, aha! What is it, Ken?
Charlie's been shot.
Shut!
What? Jesus Christ! No! No! I can't catch my breath! No, Charlie! No! No! No!
Take it easy. He's not dead. He's all right.
He's not dead?
He's all right?
He's alive. He's okay.
Thank God.
That's a
Well,
relief.
where was he shot?
In the head.
The head! Oh my God!
It's all right. It's not bad. It's just a superficial wound.
Where the hell did the bullet go?
Through his left earlobe.
Earlobe? Oh, okay. That's not too bad. I have holes in my earlobes and it doesn't hurt.
I can't lie. I saw this coming. Tell me the truth, Ken. Did she do it?
Who?
Myra, for Christ's sakes! Who else?
Why would Myra shoot Charlie?
You haven't
You don't know
heard.
what's going on?
No, what's going on?
Well, Charlie has been having a hot affair.
It's not hot! Nobody said whether or not it was hot! You don't know if it's hot! It's an affair, Ken. A plain affair.
Well, who told you this?
Nobody told me that. What I heard was that Myra was the one having a thing.
Thing with who?
You know, a thing. A guy, a fellow, a man, a kid. Who knows?
Well, someone else told me it was Charlie who was having the affair.
What's someone else?
Some bitch at the club named Carol Newman.
God, she's not a bitch. She only told me what Harold Green told her.
Who's Harold Green?
Oh, his is a goddamn proxy new member who doesn't even play tennis. Comes to the club to eat lunches and spread rumors.
Well, it seems to me that Charlie is the one having the affair if Myra was hysterical enough to shoot him.
Listen to me, please, will ya? Myra didn't shoot Charlie. Charlie fired the gun. He tried to kill himself. It was attempted suicide.
No, not Charlie. No, not Charlie. Ah, no, not Charlie.
Will you stop it? That's enough grieving. He's all right.
Oh, Charlie.
This is all the fault of that goddamn Harold Green. That guy's no good. He's out of the club.
Can we stick to the main topic here? Nobody knows if anybody had an affair. I don't know why Charlie shot himself.
Oh my God. How's Myra taking this? She must be a wreck.
Oh God, I should go up to her.
Oh, don't go up to her. There's no reason to go up to her. She's not here. She's gone.
She's gone? Charlie shoots himself in the head and she leaves the house?
She walks out on him now when he's up there with a bullet in his ear?
It's not in his ear. It went through. You listen to me, please. Maybe she wasn't even here when it happened. Chris and I were driving up when we heard the gunshot. The front door was locked, so I ran around to the back and I broke in the kitchen window.
Oh, I saw that. See, I thought maybe May Lee, the maid, did it, and then Myra fired her. But of course, that was before I knew May's mother was sick of the
Yeah. Stop talking. Don't talk for a while. Sit down. You let me and Ken talk. All right? You just listen. So you broke in and we went upstairs. What, was he on the floor or something? What happened?
No, he was sitting up in bed. The TV was on. One of those evangelist shows. There was a bottle of Valium on the night table. He was half conscious. I figured maybe he took a couple of pills to make himself drowsy, put the gun to his head, started to pull the trigger and fell asleep and shot himself through the earlobe.
Is that blood on your shirt, Ken?
Where?
Right below the second stud.
Oh shit, that won't come out, will it?
That's what you're worried about? A stain on your dress shirt?
I don't give a damn about my dress shirt. I'm trying to keep Charlie from getting a suicide rap. When the others walk in here, I don't want to explain to them how I got blood on my good silk shirt.
Well, why don't you just borrow one of Charlie's?
He's 2 sizes too big for me.
Ken, I don't think anyone's going to notice your cuffs when Charlie has a bullet through his ear and Myra's not even at the party.
Let the man finish his story, will you? Did he say why he did it?
Not a word. He was barely conscious.
Did he leave a note or something?
He had a piece of paper in his hand. I tried to get it from him, but he tore it up and threw it in the jar and flushed it before I could get to it.
God, I cannot believe I'm hearing this.
Did you call the police, Ken?
No, just the doctor. As long as it's all right, I don't want to make this thing public.
We've got to call the police, Ken! Okay? We're talking about the deputy mayor of New York. Do you want to see him on the cover of the New York Times with pictures of his suit jacket over his head?
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to avoid until I figure out what happened.
If we keep this quiet, we're all accessories, all right? I deal with the IRS. I'd be the first one that they go after.
Why would they go after you?
With attempted suicides, they open up everything. They'd want to see his books, his portfolio, his entire financial history. They'd want to know how a deputy mayor of New York could afford a big house like this.
That's no secret. Myra's a wealthy woman. She bought the house.
She did? I didn't know that.
Hear that? Now it's going to be all over the club tomorrow.
Well, I'm not bringing in the police until I have to. I don't know what you're worried about, unless you have something to hide you don't want the IRS to know about.
Are you accusing me of something? I'm the one who wants to call the police. Maybe you're the one who has something to hide. You make out his contracts. You made out his will, for Christ's sake.
Are you accusing me and Charlie of conspiracy to defraud the city?
I hear a car pulling up.
Listen, if you're not calling the police, then I am.
No, you're not.
You're telling me what I'm not going to do?
It's in the driveway.
Suppose the neighbors have heard the gunshots already and have called the police.
I'll deal with that problem when it arises.
Maybe that car outside is the police. Then the problem is arisen.
It's a Volvo station wagon.
It's a Volvo?
Now you're gonna worry it's the Swedish police.
Oh, it's Ernie and Cookie.
Ernie and Cookie.
Why didn't you say so?
Why didn't you listen?
Ken, Myra and I are having trouble with her zipper.
No, you're not.
I'm not?
They know.
They know about Myra's zipper?
We know that Myra's not here. Ken already told us.
Oh.
They're stopping to look at our BMW.
Did you tell them that Charlie cut his ear shaving?
They know everything. The bullet hole, the earlobe, the flush note down the toilet, everything.
Well, why didn't you tell me you told them everything? My God, they must think I'm an idiot.
How's Charlie doing?
Oh, he fell asleep. He's hugging his pillow and his thumb in his mouth.
They're coming up to the house. Oh my God, I can't believe she's wearing a dress like that to a party like this.
Well, what do? Do we tell them or not?
Why not? I mean, Ernie's Charlie's psychiatrist. Everything you tell your psychiatrist remains confidential.
What his patients tell him. We're not his patient, all right? His patient is sound asleep with his thumb in his mouth.
I can't believe I'm paying a babysitter for this night.
So do we call the police or no?
Look, I say no. Cookie's got her cooking show on television. What if she slips and says something accidentally on the air?
On a cooking show? What, do you think she hands out suicide recipes?
I still say we say nothing until we figure out what happened. Better safe than sorry. Hey, Claire, open the door.
Chris, get us some drinks. Let's look like we're having a good time at least.
All right, so what did we decide? We're telling Ernie, but we're not telling Cookie?
We're not telling either one of them. I'm sorry that we even told you. Just open the door.
Wait, don't open the door until I get upstairs. Maybe if Charlie wakes up, I can get the story from him.
All right, I took the Valium away from him. I hid them in the medicine cabinet.
Gee, what a great hiding place.
Okay, so, then, Hillary Clinton, she says, oh, I don't know, I think I left it in my umbrella stand.
Are we ready?
Yes, we're ready, we're ready. Good one, isn't it?
It is. You are so funny, Lenny. I swear you should have been an actor.
I know.
Everybody look, it's Ernie and Cookie.
Hi, Ernie. Hi, Cookie.
Hi, Cookie. Hi, Ernie.
Hi, Chris. Hi, Lenny.
So, go on with the story. What else did Mr. Putin say?
Mr. Putin. He said, oh, I don't know, I never tried cat food before.
Sorry we're late. Did we miss anything?
Oh, you should get Lenny to tell you the story about Hillary Clinton and the cat food.
Oh, it sounds funny already.
Everybody looks so beautiful.
Oh, Cookie, I'm crazy about your dress. You always dig up the most original things. Where do you get that?
Oh God, this is 60 years old. It was my grandmother's. She brought it from Russia.
Isn't that what you wore to muscular dystrophy in June?
No, emphysema in August.
That's such a lovely cushion. Is that for Charlie and Myra?
No, it's for my back. It went out again tonight while I was dressing.
Are you all right, honey?
I'm fine, babe.
God, you and your back problems, it must be awful.
It's nothing. I can do everything but sit down and get up.
Hey, Lenny, is that your new BMW out there? It sure looks like you put a lot of miles on in 2 days.
Some fool comes out of nowhere and blindsides me. The car's got less than 12 miles on it. I have a case of whiplash like you would not believe.
Oh, I've had whiplash. Excruciating. You know, my best friend had it for 6 years. This looks nice. Who brought this? Oh, God! Oh, what was it? Did I break something? Oh.
That was Steuben Glass.
Oh, my God, don't tell me. Lenny, Claire, I'm so sorry.
It was an accident, honey. We'll replace it, of course.
Take your time, seriously. I don't care.
How about a drink, everyone?
Oh, I'll have something.
What will you have?
I'm right near the bar.
You're all going to get me a drink? Such friendly people. I'll have a bourbon, please.
I should have let what's-her-name pick it up. Moo Lou.
That's May Lee. Here's your drink, Ern.
Where's Ken?
Ken's up with Charlie.
And Myra?
Myra's with Ken. See, they're waiting for Myra to get dressed.
Oh. Ah! Oh! It's a spasm. It's gone. It just shoots up my back and goes.
Are you all right, Poops?
I'm fine, puppy.
Hey, listen, I just came up with a great idea. Let's go outside. It's such a beautiful evening.
Okay. Okay, you kids, what's going on here?
What do you mean?
Do you think I don't notice everyone is acting funny? 3 people want to get me a drink. Chris wanted me to hear this funny story, and now Lenny wants to get us all outside. Everyone creating a diversion. Why? I don't know. Am I right?
That's why you're such a high-priced doctor. Well, someone's going to have to tell them
Tell them what?
about the surprise.
Surprise.
a surprise about the party.
What's surprise about the party?
Well, it's just the cutest thing. Isn't it, Claire?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, why don't you tell them about it?
You tell it better than I do.
I'm sorry, but I really do think I'm gonna have to sit down.
Oh, here, I'll have it. I got
I
it.
can help you with that.
Take the cushion.
Oh, okay. You want me to put that right
Okay,
there?
with it, just raise it up.
Sausage.
Oh, no, right.
You all right, Jacob?
Oh, I'm fine, Pops. So what is this about a big surprise?
Well, since Myra and Charlie invited their closest friends over to celebrate their anniversary, they decided not to have any servants.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no Maylee, no anybody.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that terrific? Just us.
Why is that terrific?
Because we're all going to pitch in and help, like in the old days, you know, before money, before success, like when we were just starting out. Don't you think those were the best times of our lives?
No, I hated those times. I love success.
But don't you think these are greedier times, or lazier, more selfish? Nobody wants to work anymore.
I work 14 hours a day. I cook 37 meals a week. I cook on my television show. I cook for my family. I cook for my neighbors. I cook for my dogs. I was looking forward to a relaxed evening. But I suppose I don't want to ruin the fun. What do we have to do?
We have to cook.
I mean, all of us in the kitchen cooking together.
Well, not Myra and Charlie. Claire and I told them to stay upstairs until we're ready.
What are we making?
Oh, it's all laid out. There's a roast ham, smoked turkey, duck, pasta.
Roast ham, Doc. That's way too much cholesterol for me.
Ernie, come on. Okay, we came here to have a good time, right? Not to live longer.
I just don't understand why we're wearing our best clothes to cook a dinner.
Oh, honey, those are not your best clothes. That's a 50-year-old Polish dress.
This is a 60-year-old Russian dress.
The dress is hardly an issue worth arguing about.
And I didn't say we wouldn't cook it.
She didn't say we wouldn't cook it. Why is everyone getting so worked up about this?
Okay, let's not turn this into group therapy, please, Ernie.
This is not group therapy, Claire. You, of all people, should know that.
Great. That's great, Ernie. Let's start listing all the people in your Thursday night group.
I just don't understand why Ernie and I are being attacked. We just walked in the door.
Well, everybody please be quiet. We're going to spoil the surprise for Myra and Charlie.
What surprise. It was their idea.
Listen, I don't want to be to blame for ruining this party. I'll do all the cooking myself and Ernie will do the serving.
Nobody's asking you to do that, honey.
I don't mind.
Oh, well, I mean, if she wants to.
If
I
she
would
even
really
feels like if she can clean up the entire kitchen as well.
Look, it's settled. Just give me 45 minutes and I promise you this will be the best dinner party we have ever had. Oh my God!
What the hell was that?
It's okay. It's fine. Hey, Ernie. Hi, Cookie. Chris, honey. Can I see you up here for just a minute?
Will you excuse me for just a minute? I hate when this happens.
Am I crazy, or was that a gunshot?
A gunshot? Really? No. Ow.
Well, Ernie, I think maybe you better go see.
Whoa, wait a minute. Charlie and Myra and Claire and Chris, they're all up there already, all right? There's more of them than there are of us.
Yeah, but you just can't ignore a gunshot. Ernie, please go see.
It wasn't a gunshot. I know exactly what it was. A balloon. They've been blowing party balloons up there all day.
A balloon? What kind of a balloon was that? You in your blimp? I'm going up.
But then how are we going to get the dinner started, okay? Look, Charlie and Myra, they must be really hungry right now. You and Cookie go into the kitchen. Ernie, why don't you make me a white wine spritzer? Claire, put on some music. Let me know when Dr. Doolittle calls.
I'll get it.
I still think it sounded like a gunshot.
Let's just get dinner, Ern. Can you help me up?
Hey, hello? Who? Oh, Dr. Cusack.
Oh, was that for me?
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's it's a conference call. Mr. and Mrs. Platt, Mr. and Mrs. Fishman, and Mr. and Mrs. Klein.
Oh, that's my Friday night group. I have a telephone session with them. I'll get it in the kitchen.
It's okay, honey. I can get up myself.
He'll be right there, folks. Just 1 minute. Hello? Oh, no, my husband just called.
Who the hell's on the phone?
It's Dr. Dudley's service.
Who the hell is that?
Cookie.
It's all right. I do this all the time. It takes the pressure off my back.
Where's Ernie?
Oh, he's in the kitchen. He has a session with his Friday night group.
They're all in the kitchen?
No, they're on the telephone.
Is it your back again?
No little shirt pins on the floor.
She must be such fun to live with.
So, is everything okay? Is Charlie all right?
Well, Ken wanted to hide the gun from Charlie so that Charlie wouldn't find it. He was going to hide it in the closet. But as he was heading over there, he tripped over Charlie's slippers, and then the gun went off next to his head. And now he can't hear a thing out of either one of his ears.
Wait, Ken or Charlie?
Ken. Charlie was asleep from all the Valium.
Oh, they already hung up. I took the message.
You couldn't tell me that while I was on the phone? Breaking my neck? What'd they say?
They said that Dr. Dudley already called this number, and he doesn't want to be called to this theater again.
Oh, gosh. I'm getting a new doctor. I'm not putting my life in the hands of the drama critic from Mount Sinai Hospital. Oh, hi. Yeah, this is Leonard Gans again. Dr. Dudley did not call this number yet. Please have him call me back. It's very important.
So what did Ken want Chris upstairs for?
To call his doctor to ask him what to do about his ears. He wouldn't have been able to hear a thing that the doctor was saying to him. I gotta get back up.
So you mean she told him about the gunshot? But you'll have to tell him about Charlie.
No, she was gonna tell him that Ken was outside and a manhole cover blew up next to his head.
Oh, great idea.
Except that the doctor wasn't in. His service said that he was still at the theater. There must be some kind of flu going around on Broadway. They purposefully wait for me to get all the way up here, don't they? Hurry up and answer that.
Hello? Oh, Dr. Dudley, thank you so much for calling. Do you want to talk to him?
No, I'm taking a stress test.
You know, if Ernie can't figure out that anything is wrong here, I am not going to his group anymore.
Oh yeah, hi, it's Dr. Dudley, it's Lenny. Thank you for calling me back. Some idiot came out of nowhere and hit my car about 20 minutes ago. Had a little bit of whiplash here. No, I wasn't calling about Charlie. Why? Oh, Jesus. Dr. Dudley is Myra and Charlie's doctor as well. No, actually, he's fine now. He's sleeping. Oh, Chris Gorman? Yeah, I think she did call earlier. Guess what? He's also Ken's doctor as well.
Maybe he has a franchise.
Could you make yourself useful? Go put on some music. Yeah, no, all is well. Oh, yeah, cold compress. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, actually. Here, let me connect you to Chris. Hey, what's the number that rings in Charlie's room?
Why? He was going to hear it up there.
Gosh, you are a pain in the ass, aren't you? I better go get Chris. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Dr. Dudley, it's Lenny again. Yeah, my wife, she has a pain as well. Here, let me, could you hold for Chris, please? We owe this guy a gift. Let's give him Cookie as a patient. See where Ernie is with my drink, will you?
I thought I heard Lenny in here. I have his spritzer.
Oh, I'll hold it for him. How's Cookie?
Oh, not well. I gave her some aspirins for her back, but she dropped them in the sauce.
Well, maybe now we'll all get rid of our headaches.
Did Lenny say what that sound was?
The gunshot?
Oh, it was a gunshot.
No. I was referring to the thing you thought was a gunshot.
It wasn't a balloon, I know that.
No, actually it was a can of shaving cream exploding.
cream exploded.
It's okay, it washes off.
Incredible.
Ernie, I need you to take out some garbage.
Oh, I'm not through talking with my group yet.
No, they're fighting with each other. I put them on hold.
Don't worry, Ken. These things don't last long, all right? It'll clear up in a minute. All right?
You think this'll last long?
Just keep the towel on your head and lie down in the guest bedroom for a while.
Maybe if I lie down in the guest bedroom for a while.
Right.
So what did the doctor say to Chris?
He referred her to another doctor. I guess Dr. Dudley's not feeling well himself. My neck is killing me. Where's my spritzer?
Is your sister here?
No, Ken, my sister! My spritzer! Not my sister!
Well, don't tell your sister about Charlie. Not until we hear the whole story.
Lie down.
Claire, I have a problem. I'm wondering if you could help me. Ernie went out the kitchen door to take out some garbage bags, and the door locked behind him, and my hands are filled with grease. Can you just go let him in?
I'm sure, we don't miss him terribly.
Thanks.
I went all the way around the house so you wouldn't have to go out the kitchen door.
Oh, hi. Where's Claire?
She went out into the kitchen to let Ernie in.
Okay.
There you are. Oh, Cookie, the water's boiling over on the pasta.
Well, why didn't you turn it down?
I don't know, I don't watch your show.
I'll get it. Hey, Ern, can you get me some more ice? I'm melted.
I'm beginning to feel like one of my patients.
Well, everything's just fine.
You don't have to do that, they're in the kitchen.
God, I'd smoke a Havana cigar if I had one right now. Did you hear about Ken? He's dead, and I'm getting this like hives under my arms.
Well, you know, Ken is better off. He's out of this thing now.
Why are we protecting Charlie this way anyway? I mean, Ken can't hear, Lenny can't turn his neck, Cookie's walking like a giraffe, I have some kind of blood condition, and for what? I mean, one more gunshot and the whole world's gonna know anyway.
Yeah, but the whole world doesn't care. I mean, Paraguay and Bolivia don't give a rat's ass.
There is another car coming up the driveway. Was anyone else invited?
Harry and Joan, but they canceled because they went to Venezuela. But they said they would call tonight.
From Venezuela?
Maybe they will hear about it in Bolivia.
Well, then who's coming up the driveway?
Maybe it's Myra. Maybe she's come back.
It's not Myra, okay? Myra drives a Porsche. This looks like a Lexus.
Well, ask Ken, he might know.
Ken's reading lips right now. I don't have time to try to get him to read Lexus. What the hell was that?
Sure Cookie just blew up the microwave.
Okay, Chris, go check and see what that is. Claire, put on some music, please. I gotta go check on Ken. Ugh, I feel like Davy Crockett at the frigging Alamo. Damn, I burned my fingers. Hot. Oh, God, it's hot. Son of a gun, it hurts. Oh, fuckerini.
Oh, Cookie dropped her ice bag and slipped against the stove. A hot platter was about to fall on her, so I picked it up, but then I dropped it on the table, and it broke the water pitcher, and the glass shattered all over her arm, and she's bleeding like hell. I got a dish towel, wrapped it around her arm, and propped her up against the cabinet, but I need some bandages for her arm and some ointment for my fingers. I never saw anything happen so fast.
I just cannot believe he's in pain and said all of that without missing a word.
He said he needs bandages. Why are you just standing there?
Oh, I thought there was more to the story.
Oh, Claire, I'm so sorry. Did you ask for a drink?
Oh my God, you have other things to worry about.
Right.
Jesus Christ, you know what this night's beginning to remind me of? Apocalypse Now.
Oh my God, there's the car. I don't even want to know who it is. You go look.
I'm right, like it's gonna be great news. It's Glenn and Cassie,
Glenn and Cassie Cooper? Together?
and that's how they're walking.
Well, I heard they were having trouble.
Well, not walking.
You know, Glenn's running for state senate in Poughkeepsie.
Yeah, so?
So that's all he needs, to come in here and be part of some hushed-up suicide attempt. He can kiss his political career goodbye.
Well, maybe Ken will figure all this out before they ring the doorbell. Oh, it's gonna be a tough campaign.
Listen, I have to go to the bathroom, so why don't you answer the door and I'll be right out.
Yeah, good try. But I have not gone since I got here.
Oh, yes, you did. You went in Maylee's room.
Yes, but no one was at the door then.
All right, the hell with it. Someone else will get the door. Come on, let's go.
Is anybody else going to get the door?
Are you talking to me?
No, Ken, put the towel back on your head, please. Claire, Chris, where are you? Screw it, now I'm beginning to feel like my BMW.
Lenny, you got those bandages yet? Nobody getting that door? These kids are up to something, I know it. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. I don't know where everybody is.
You mean with the first?
No, they're all here. They just spread out a little bit.
Well, could I have a drink, please? Double scotch, straight up.
Harry with lime, no ice.
Sure, fine. I don't believe we've met. I'm Ernie Cusack.
Hello, Ernie.
Excuse my hands. A little accident in the kitchen.
Sorry to hear it.
I'd stay and chat, but my wife is bleeding in the kitchen.
Your wife?
Cookie, yes, water pitcher broke and she cut her arm, and I burnt my fingers.
That's a shame.
But nothing to worry about. We'll have dinner ready soon. Very nice meeting you both.
I wonder why they're not using the Chinese girl.
Do I look all right?
Yes, fine.
I feel so frumpy.
God, no, you look beautiful.
My hair, isn't it? God. So you're looking at it in the car.
No, I wasn't.
What were you looking at then?
The road, I suppose?
You can always tell when you hate what I'm wearing.
I love that dress. I always have.
It's the first time I've worn it, Glenn.
I've always admired your taste, is what I meant.
God, it's so hard to please you sometimes.
What did I say?
It's what you don't say that really drives me crazy.
What I don't say. Now, how can it drive you crazy if I didn't say it?
I don't know, it's the looks that you give me.
I wasn't giving you any looks.
You look at me all the time.
Because you're always asking me to look at you.
Well, it would be nice if I didn't have to ask, wouldn't it?
It would be nice if you didn't need me to look, which would make it unnecessary to ask.
God, I can never get any support from you. You've got all the time in the world for everything and everyone else, but I've got to draw blood to get your attention when I walk into a room.
We walked in this room together. It was already done. Now, Cassie, please don't start. We are 45 minutes late as it is. I don't want to ruin this night for Charlie and Myra.
We are 45 minutes late because you scowled at every dress I tried on.
I didn't scowl, I smiled. You always think my smile looks like a scowl. You think my grin looks like a frown, and my frown looks like a yawn.
Stop sneering at me.
It wasn't a sneer, it was a peeve.
God, this conversation is so banal. I can't believe any of the things that I'm saying. We sound like a fucking TV couple, Glenn.
Oh, so now we're going to use language.
No, I will not be getting into any language. I wouldn't want to risk a scowl, a frown, a yawn, a sneer, or a peeve. God forbid I should show a human imperfection and wake up with divorce papers in my hands.
What is this thing lately with divorce? Where does that come from? Cassie, I don't look at you sometimes because I'm afraid you're thinking you don't like the way I look at you.
I don't know what the hell you want from me, Glenn. I really don't.
I don't want anything from you. I mean, I would like us to be the way we were before we got to be the way we are.
God, you suffocate me sometimes. I'm gonna go home.
Go home, we just got here. We haven't even seen anyone
I
yet.
don't know how I'm gonna get through this night, Glenn. They all know what's going on. They're your friends. Jesus Christ, and you. Huh. You expect me to behave like nothing's happening.
Nothing is happening.
Don't you fucking lie to me! The whole goddamn city knows about you and that cheap little chippy bimbo!
Will you keep it down? Nothing is going on. You are blowing this out of all proportions. I hardly know the woman. She's on the Democratic fundraising committee. And I met her and her husband at 2 cocktail parties, for Christ's sakes.
2 cocktail parties, eh?
Yes, 2 cocktail parties.
Do you think I'm stupid, Glenn?
No.
Do you think I'm blind?
No.
Do you think I don't know what's going on?
Yes, because you don't.
I'm gonna tell you something, Glenn. You listening, honey?
Don't you see my ears perking up?
I've known about you and Carol Newman for a year now.
Well, that's amazing since I met her 4 months ago. Now I'm asking you, please lower your voice. That butler's probably listening to everything.
You think I care about a butler and a bleeding cook? My friends know about your bimbo, and you think I care about domestic help? My God, Glenn.
What has gotten into you, Cassie? Do my political ambitions bother you?
Ha!
Are you threatened somehow because I'm running for the Senate?
State Senate, State Senate. Don't act like we're going to Washington, Glenn. We're going to Albany. 23 degrees below zero in the middle of winter, Albany. You're not Times Man of the Year yet, honey.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
What was that?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Right, like I'm behaving badly. I'm the shrew witch wife who's giving you such a hard time. Well, I'll tell you something, Mr. State Senator. I'm not the only one who knows what's going on. People are talking, kiddo. Trust me.
What do you mean? You haven't said anything to anyone, have you?
Is that what you're worried about? Your reputation? Your career? Your place in American history? Well, I'll tell you what your place in American history is going to be, honey. A commemorative stamp of you and the bimbo in a motel together.
You are so hyper tonight, Cassie. You're out of control. You've been rubbing your quartz crystal again, haven't you? I told you to throw those damn crystals away. They're dangerous. They're like petrified cocaine. Don't take it out here, Cassie. Don't rub that crystal at this party. Do not let my friends see what you're doing. Cassie, put it away. Put it away. Don't rub this crystal at this party. Cassie, I swear to God.
Yeah, fine. You know what?
Glenn, Cassie, I thought it was you. How are you doing?
I'm feeling better, thanks.
Not you, Ken. It's Glenn and Cassie.
Hey, Len, we're fine. Just great. Cassie, it's Len. Cassie.
Leonard.
Did it suddenly freeze up outside or something?
Freeze up.
Isn't that an icicle that Cassie's holding in her hand there? On her head?
No, it's a crystal.
Oh. Where's Chris and Claire?
Did somebody come in?
Yes, Ken! It's Glenn and Cassie! I told you that already! Sorry, folks. Ken, his ears are stuffed up. He's got a bad cold. Hey, who let you in?
The butler.
The butler's here?
Yes, he's getting us drinks.
Is he alone?
No, I think the cook is with him.
Oh, Mei Li. Well, that's a relief. We were alone here for a while.
Really? So where are Charlie and Myra?
In their room, I guess.
My towel fell off. Lenny!
I'll get you a towel, Ken. I have to get the bandages first. Excuse me, Kiddlywinks. I gotta go get some bandages from Myra and Charlie. Hey, Myra, Charlie, you mind if I come in? Oh,
Lenny! Lenny, where'd you go?
Hey, Ken. Hey, it's Glenn and Cassie.
Who's that? Is that Lenny? Glenn! Is that Glenn?
Yes, and Cassie. I hear you have a cold.
You think I look old? I haven't been sleeping well lately. Hi, Cassie. Do the others know you're here?
Yes, we just saw Lenny.
Have you seen Lenny?
Yes, he went into Charlie's room.
I'm sorry. I can't hear you. A manhole cover blew up next to my ears.
That's terrible.
I said a manhole cover blew up next to my ears.
Yes, I hear you.
I'm sorry. I can't hear you. Is anyone getting you a drink?
Yes, the butler.
Sorry. There's no help here. They're off in the Orient somewhere.
God, I think he's gone dotty.
Yeah, a toddy would be nice. I'm gonna see if Ernie's in Charlie's room. We'll all be down soon. Myra, mind if I come in?
I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
To rinse off my crystal. Oh, I suppose you'd like to make a quick phone call while I'm gone, eh? Anyone in there?
Who is it?
It's Cassie. Who's that?
Oh, just a minute, Cass. It's Chris. Cassie, I'm sorry I didn't hear the door ring. I would have let you in. Glenn, how are you?
Hi, Chris. Hey, listen, is anything going on here?
I don't know. Who have you seen?
Lenny and Ken for just a second, and then the butler and Mei Li.
Bailey and the butler are here? My God, I must have been in there a long time.
Are you through with the bathroom?
Yeah, maybe, yes.
You left it locked.
Who is it?
It's Cassie. Who's that? just a minute, Cass.
Where are the boys?
Lenny and Ken are up with Charlie and Myra, I think. Myra sounded pretty excited.
You spoke to Myra?
No, I heard her talking to Lenny and Ken.
I'd love to have a copy of that conversation.
Is anyone else? No.
Haley and the butler are here. What? You're kidding. Well, where are Ernie and Cookie?
I just spoke to Ernie. Isn't he the butler?
Oh, no. Well, that clears that up.
So then they're just back from the Orient.
I suppose so. You're very well informed.
And why is everyone up in Charlie's room?
They went up there to watch something on TV.
Right. Very good.
Well, now this is starting to look like a party.
Hey, what are you guys watching up there?
Oh, up where? Up here?
On TV.
You know that thing that you went up to watch with Ken and Myra and Charlie?
Oh, yes, of course. I forgot. Yeah. How? The PBS special on, what's his name?
Hitler?
Yes! Yes! The PBS documentary on Adolf Hitler.
So on their 10th wedding anniversary, you wanted to watch a special on Hitler.
Hitler as a boy, a whole new slant on it.
Dinner's coming along. Double scotch, straight up. Lenny, have you got those bandages yet?
I left them on Hitler. On the television. I'll be right back.
Listen, I'm sorry, I mistook you for the butler.
I kind of thought you did. No, I'm a psychiatrist.
For Pete's sake. I'm Glenn. How's your wife doing?
Oh, the spaghetti is boiling, but the duck is still frozen.
No, I meant her arm.
Oh, not too bad. She's a trooper. Her fingers are cramping up a bit, though.
Well, you know, maybe she ought to see a doctor. I have one like 10 minutes from here. Dr. Dudley.
No. We already called him. He's busy.
You called about Cookie's arm.
No, Lenny's neck.
Lenny's neck.
Yeah, and when the doctor called back, we told him about Ken's ears.
Isn't that incredible? From a can of shaving cream exploding.
I thought it was a manhole
Yeah, it was a manhole cover. But you see, the pressure from the manhole cover made the shaving cream can explode.
I didn't hear that.
I got him.
Hey, guess who Glenn's doctor is?
Oh, you're kidding. Whew. I wish I did his taxes.
Wait a minute. You're Glenn Cooper from Poughkeepsie. I have a friend who knows you very well.
coat. Really? Who's that?
Harold Green.
Harold Green?
Yeah, sure I know Harold Green. We went to the University of Pennsylvania together. I haven't seen him in years. What's he up to now?
Ugh. This is a goddamn proxy new member who eats lunches and doesn't even play tennis.
At your club.
Hey, Ernie, Cookie's waiting in the emergency room.
Oh, right. Here's your wife's Perrier. Very nice to meet you, Glenn. Oh, it was a pleasure.
Somebody, please. I need a drink real bad.
How are your ears, Ken?
Beer would be fine, thanks.
You know, maybe he needs some eardrops. Lenny, did you see any in the medicine cabinet when you were looking for the bandages?
No, I didn't think of that.
Yeah. I'll go up and check.
Oh, wait a minute. I did. I forgot that I looked. There weren't any.
Is there a cat in here?
A cat?
I just heard a cat meow. There it is again.
That's the phone, Ken.
Why would you want a bone? It's a cat, not a dog.
Relax, everybody. I'll get it.
You're hungry too, kitty. We haven't eaten either.
Hello? I'm sorry. We have a bad connection. Could you speak up? Oh, hi. Hi. It's Harry and Joan from Venezuela.
Oh, this will be good.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Cassie's cousin. I'll get Cassie. I'm sure she'll want to speak to you.
Hi. Yeah. Hey, Joni. What's up? Yeah. No,
Cassie?
we're all here. We're all having a great time. Oh, Charlie and Myra. Yeah,
Cassie?
Of course they're here. they're here. I mean, what do you think? Sure, hold on. Could you please speak to Joan?
No, she wants to talk to Charlie and Myra, not me.
Will you speak to her?
Cassie, it's your cousin Joan from Venezuela.
Hello? Oh, hi, Joan. No, it's Claire. Uh-huh. Oh, yes, it's a terrific party. Yeah. Myra looks beautiful. She's wearing a red kimono. Maylee's mother brought it back from Japan. Oh, hold on, I'll let you speak to her.
No, I don't want to talk to her. I'll drive your kids to school for a year.
I have done my part. I'm not the Red Cross.
Cassie, it's Harry and Joan. Don't you want to speak to them?
Hi, Joan. How's Venezuela? No, this is Chris. Oh, you sent a gift? Oh, a crystal vase from Steuben. Yeah, I think it's broken. Myra will tell you all about it.
Cassie, are you all right?
Who else hasn't talked to her yet?
Ken didn't talk to her.
Ken, you want to speak to Joan?
What?
It's Joan on the phone! Do you want to speak to Joan?
I'd love to go home.
Joan? Gee, I think we have a bad connection.
Cassie, will you hurry up?
Yeah,
We're
I'm
the
losing
connection.
you.
Hurry up, will ya?
It's Tintin, everyone!
Who did that? Who banged on the door?
I did. Your cousin Joan is on the phone.
You scared the life out of me, Glenn! I drove my crystal down the toilet! A 2 million-year-old crystal! Oh my
God, I can't stand this anymore. Here, you take it. You can't hear anyway. What's the difference?
Oh my God! No, you know! Just don't stand there! You got my
Okay,
crystal!
Cassie, just cool it.
Hello? Hello?
What's going on? Charlie, Myra! That's right. Hey, Charlie!
Literally,
Hey, Myra! Oh, my neck! Oh, shit! Oh, this is how I get
Hello?
Oh, my God!
It's as simple as the crystal, Glenn! It's like killing your child! Everybody!
Shut up!
What was that?
That was you, Ken. It was your fork scraping the plate.
My what?
It was your fork scraping your plate.
You're fading out again, Glenn.
That wasn't me, Ken. It was Chris.
I can just hear a few voices. Just a few here and there.
I think I can have another cigarette.
No cigarettes.
You know, I still can't get over this. I find this entire story so hard to believe.
He finds this entire story so hard to believe. That's because we acted our asses off to keep the truth from you.
The servants are gone.
Right?
Myra's gone.
Right?
Charlie shoots himself in the earlobe.
Oh, you're right.
It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Why didn't I see it? People running up and down stairs, nobody answering the door, a can of shaving cream exploding. I'm head of psychiatry at Bellevue Hospital. How could I believe such a story? You never let on.
Look, I was so desperate for a smoke, I went up into Charlie's bathroom and tried to light a Q-tip.
Don't you have any self-control?
Of course I do. I only smoke half. Something's wrong with Ken.
Maybe he's still hungry. You want Sankins, Kenny?
No, he wants to say something. Quiet a minute, everybody. What is it, Ken?
I can't take anymore. The pressure's killing me. I'm sorry, but I have to do this. Myra's not here. The servants aren't here. Charlie's upstairs, and he shot himself through the ear. Maybe it was attempted suicide. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just glad it's all over with.
It's all right, Ken. We know. Lenny told us.
You know?
Yes.
Who told you?
Lenny told us.
Glenn told you?
No, Lenny. Lenny! Lenny told us!
Wish he was deaf again.
Is it true? Did you tell him, Lenny?
Finish your goddamn dinner and leave us alone, will you?
Oh, take it easy, Lenny. He's been under a big strain.
And I haven't? I acted my goddamn head off up there, pretending that Myra was here. I even did her voice in case somebody was listening. I had actual conversations with her up there.
Well, that was you. You could have fooled me.
I did.
You did, didn't you?
So you really weren't watching Hitler on PBS?
No, we stopped everything to watch the rise and fall of Adolf Hitler. Jesus, I don't believe you people.
Well, it sounded real. I believed it.
What about you, Mrs. Cooper? What is her name?
Cassie.
What about you, Cassie? Did you think something was wrong?
Yes, for about 6 months now.
What do you mean? What does she mean?
You'll have to forgive her. She's still very upset about losing her crystal.
Well, we could call a plumber. They get everything out. They get wedding rings, car keys. You know, I had an aunt who lost her dentures down the toilet, and they got them out.
And she wore them?
Well, obviously, you clean them.
They could be blessed by the Pope. I wouldn't put them back in my mouth.
No, unless you're into crystals, you wouldn't understand. See, apparently they have very special properties. You have to wash them in clear, clean spring water. They have to be kept in direct sunlight. Cassie scrubs them every night with a soft, wet toothbrush. And you never dry them with a towel. She packs them in this sort of leathery cloth. They really are very delicate.
Well, have you got them enrolled in a good school yet?
Oh, come on, Claire. If crystals work for her, if they give her a sense of comfort and pleasure, what's wrong with that?
You don't have to defend me, Ernie. Crystals will be here long after the planet's gone.
If the planet's gone, don't the crystals go with it?
Lenny! Don't!
Glenn, I don't know if this will help or not, but there's a huge crystal chandelier in the dining room. Maybe we should tell her about it.
Thanks, Chris, but I don't think so. It's best to leave her alone now.
God, I'm not dead, you know. I can hear. Maybe Ken can't, but I can.
Well, I can unscrew the toilet myself. I've done it before.
I don't think this is the time or place to fix toilet sugar.
Maybe another time, another place.
Well, bleeding arm and all, Cookie, that was one hell of a meal. My hat's off to you.
You're here.
Bravissima!
Reggiano. I especially love stuff. I really don't.
I make my own marinade.
Doesn't anybody?
Quiet a minute! What is it, Ken? Doesn't anybody what?
Doesn't anybody want to go upstairs and see if Charlie is still alive? It's been awfully quiet up there.
Oh, how would you know?
What?
He's right. My God, he's right. We've all been so busy eating and explaining things to each other, we forgot all about Charlie.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna go up there and see what's going on.
No, wait, listen. We are all in a very precarious situation here. Not only Charlie, but a lot of people's futures depend on how we deal with this issue.
Meaning you?
No, I mean, Cassie and I were the last to arrive. We're hardly involved.
Well, and Ernie and I were cooking the whole time. Nobody even told us. Sorry.
And I wanted to call the police, but Ken wouldn't let me call the police. Hey, Claire,
Yeah.
didn't I want to
Lenny
call the
wanted to
police?
call the police.
You see?
I can't believe this. So what are you saying? That this is Ken's responsibility and he's supposed to take the rap for all of this?
No.
What we're saying is that when it comes right down to it, he's the most likely, that's all.
Look, he went deaf trying to protect Charlie and all of you. I expected a lot more from his friends. What a bunch of wimps. Ken, have you heard any of this?
Well, answer her, Glenn. Have you?
Oh my God!
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
I lost my earrings. My good earrings. My grandmother's earrings.
Well, where do you think you lost them?
Right here, right around here.
Oh, we'll find them, honey.
What do they look like?
They're old, really, really old, with pearls and ruby. Oh God, my grandmother gave them to me. I'm sick about this. Oh my God. Oh God! What? Oh, they're in my hand. I'm so sorry, everyone. Please forgive me. Oh God, I'm What were we saying?
Glenn, I'm a little bit worried about your wife. Is she all right in there?
Yeah, she's fine. She's just in there trying to figure out a way to get back at me. She'll come up with something. And she's got one.
Please forgive me, everyone. I know I behaved badly tonight. No, really, I did. You see, well, I've had a rough day, and I guess I'm just not here tonight.
That's okay, neither are Charlie and Myra.
Oh, Lenny, that's so funny. I can never think of anything funny. How do you do that?
I don't know. I just, you want me to get up and get you like, maybe a glass of wine or something?
Why, do I look like I need one?
Oh my God, who's she getting back at, Glenn? You or me?
Okay, Cassie, cut it out.
Whatever do you mean, sweetheart?
You know what I mean. Put your hair back up and sit on the couch.
Do you know what he's talking about, Len?
Would you all excuse me? I'm going up to get Charlie's gun.
Cassie, everyone here is your friend. Why don't you and I go out on the terrace and have a nice quiet talk?
You do, and you'll have a back worse than mine.
Oh my goodness! I see what you're all thinking. And that's really quite incredible. You see, the same thing happened to Glenn and I just last week at the Democratic Fundraising Committee. See, there was the nicest woman there. Very sweet. Very attractive. Very refined. And because yes, I can be so emotional and so insecure, I thought she was coming on to Glenn. See, they got up to dance, and they were as close as freshly laid wallpaper.
Okay, I think we're going now.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, I must have eaten too fast.
That was the intercom, Ken. It wasn't you.
Hello? Oh, hi, Charlie. Yeah, no, we're all here. Ernie, Len, Glenn, Ken, Claire, Chris, Cassie, and Cookie.
Isn't that weird that all the women's names begin with a C? That's right.
Okay.
Except Myra.
Her middle name's Clara.
And then all the men's names are the same. Len, Glenn, Ken. That's right. Except for Ernie and Charlie.
Well, and Charlie begins with a C.
What is this? Anagrams, for Pete's sake, let him talk on the phone.
We'll all be here whenever you're ready. He said that he needs time to think, everybody.
More time to drink? You shouldn't drink on Valium.
Think, not drink!
Oh, God! Oh, Jesus!
What is it?
My ears just popped. They just opened up. My God, it sounds like a subway in here.
This is remarkable, but I have this headache first time in my life.
You know, I just remembered something. Ernie's last name is Cusack, and that begins with a C.
You just remembered your husband's last name?
I can hear my own pulse. It's slightly up, but not too bad.
Would you like me to take it, Ken? I'm very good at things like that.
You do that, Cassie, and you're going to end up in the same place that Crystal is.
Don't threaten me, sweetheart, or I'll start naming names.
That's it. I've got to stay, but I'm putting you in a taxi.
Never mind. I'll walk.
What? It's 22 miles. Cassie, will you wait? Will you just wait?
Oh, I feel bad for her. Especially because one day she'll grow old and die.
You know, I just remembered something else. Glenn went to Penn.
Oh, sit on it, will you, honey?
If I had you all in my group, I'd never need another group again.
Quiet, everybody. I can hear them. Hear who? Glenn and Cassie. They're in the driveway. I swear I can hear them talking.
God, that man's a German shepherd.
I don't think it's your business to listen, Ken.
Hey, if he can hear through walls, it's his business.
She's talking about a woman. She's very upset.
Well, I'll say she just kicked her car with her foot. Who drives the BMW?
Oh, shit! Good side, too, I'll bet.
I just figured it out.
Oh, what? That Len, Ken, and Glenn are all men?
No, Glenn Cooper. Glenn's the one that Myra's having the affair with.
You think so?
Well, think about it. She's been helping him really hard on his campaign, 2 or 3 nights a week, late nights.
Huh, I bet you're right. Charlie's not stupid. He figures all this out, confronts Myra, she confesses. He kicks her out of the house, tells the servants to go home, and tries to blow his brains out.
You don't know that, Claire. That's just an assumption on your part. That is a very, very dangerous statement to make. Don't you agree with me, Lenny?
No,
Why not?
I don't feel like it.
Listen, I think we have to bring this whole thing to a head. I'm going up to speak to Charlie and find out what's what.
Wait a minute, hold up. As far as Charlie's concerned, only Chris and I know about the gunshot. Am I right?
That's right. He never said a word to me. He had a pillow covering up his ear the entire time.
So wait, what you're saying is he doesn't know we know anything?
Well, he's got to know that we haven't seen Myra and that we haven't seen any servants here.
Exactly, but he doesn't know the rest of you know about the gunshot.
No, go slower. Like, talk like we're children.
My point is, we told Charlie we wouldn't tell anybody.
And then you went ahead and told everybody.
No, I told only you and Lenny. Lenny told everybody.
But you were deaf then. You didn't hear me telling everybody.
And you went ahead and told everybody after Lenny told everybody.
Just go fast again. Doesn't make any difference. Doesn't make any difference.
My point is, as long as he doesn't think the rest of you know,
Why tell him now? I see. We've got to keep up the subterfuge. If we confront him now, with everyone knowing about the gunshot, he's liable to go to pieces. So until he tells us his own story himself, we've got to pretend we don't know anything.
I should be the one to go up to him. I tell him everyone's here, and he asks, does everyone know what happened?
And you say no.
I say no, and then he asks, well, if I'm not down there, and Myra's not down there, and the help's not down there, what did you tell them?
Something's wrong with Cassie. Whoops!
Whoops? What's whoops? Did she throw up in the car?
No, she hit Glenn. His nose is bleeding.
Tell me when he hits her back. I'd love to watch that.
Keep quiet, everyone. I can't hear myself think. What was I saying?
You said I should be the one to go up. I should be the one to tell Charlie that everybody's here. And he asked, does everybody here know what happened? Ernie said no, you say no. You said I say no. And then Charlie asked, well, but if I'm not there, and the Myra's not there, and the help's not there.
All right.
I've got it. Here's what we do. Charlie is going to want to know what Ken told us. So Ken tells Charlie that he told us that Charlie had a large benign wart removed from his ear this morning, but he's okay. Then suddenly Myra's mother broke her hip this afternoon, and that Myra had to take her to the hospital and stay there overnight. The servants, thinking that the party was off, left the food and went home. It all happened so fast, they forgot to call us. So we all arrived here, and we understood the situation and decided to cook the dinner ourselves. That's the story.
Well, I don't think that Charlie's going to believe the part about Myra's mother breaking her hip.
Why not?
Because she died 6 years ago?
Then her father broke his hip.
Yeah, but her father lives in California.
Does she have another relative in the city?
She has a cousin, Florence.
Then Florence broke her hip.
Yeah, but Florence is married. Why wouldn't her husband have taken her?
Then Myra broke her hip and a neighbor took her.
But if it was only a wart, Charlie could have taken her.
Yeah, just think of something else.
I did! I thought of the mother, the father, the cousin, the wart, and the hip. Jesus! Nothing satisfies you people.
There's no logic to it. Nothing in that story is plausible.
We don't need plausible. The man is in shock. Mental anguish and emotional despair. Logic doesn't mean shit to him at this point. Excuse my language. The telephone.
Don't you think that we know it's a telephone, Ernie? We all have telephones here. We're all wealthy people.
Calm down, Lenny. Hello? Yes. Yes, he is. Who's calling, please? I see. All right. Just a moment, please. It's a woman for Gwen.
So?
Sounds like Myra.
Oh, fuck a doodle-doo.
Should I go get him?
outside right now. May I tell him who's calling? I see. All right. Hold on. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Well, what'd she say when you asked who was calling?
She said just a friend.
How did she say just a friend?
She said just a friend. How many ways are there to say it?
I'll tell you how many ways. Nervous, phony, sincere, drunk.
Scared, guilty, lying.
Offhanded, perplexed, deceitful.
Ominous, anonymous.
This isn't Scrabble, for God's sake!
Let me talk to her.
She didn't ask for you.
She didn't ask for you either. I know what Myra's voice sounds like. Hello? No, this isn't Glenn. This is Lenny. Ken went to go get Glenn. Listen, do I know you? You sound familiar. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on then. I don't think it's her.
Well, who's it sound like?
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. Why would Meryl Streep call here?
I didn't say that it was Meryl Streep, but you know how Meryl Streep sounds in the movies? Like she does the character perfect, but it's not really her. That's how she sounds.
Like she's not Meryl Streep.
Now we're playing Trivial Pursuit. This isn't a game show. Ken, would you please go and get Glenn? Hello? Somebody went outside to get Glenn. Hello? She hung up. She must have gotten suspicious.
I hear something.
Oh, I'll bet it's the Concorde landing in London.
It's a car coming up the driveway.
Well, maybe it's Myra.
Maybe it's Harry and Joan from Venezuela.
Oh my God, we got trouble. Oh my God, we got trouble.
What is it?
The police. It is a police car.
All right, you know what? I warned you. I told you that we should have called the police, and now look what's happened. The police came.
Well, who could have called the police?
Maybe it was Myra.
Maybe it was Charlie.
Maybe it was Cassie. You were fighting with her. Did she use the phone in my car?
Not to call. She hit me with it.
She broke my phone? My new phone in my new car, Glenn? Oh my God!
Calm down, everyone. We have to figure out what to say when they come in.
They're trying to talk to Cassie and she won't roll down the windows.
My windows? They're going to break my windows! Oh my gosh! I'm going to take my car home in an envelope.
Why did you leave her out there in the car? She's in no condition to answer police questions.
She's in good enough condition to smash my nose. God damn it, I got blood on my shirt.
And you're running for state senate? I wouldn't let you run for Chinese food.
God, you guys are all acting like such babies. My children are acting at home, act more grown up than you all do.
That's terrific. Bring all of them over here and have them speak to the police.
Leave her alone, Lenny. She's done her part. She's the one who called Dr. Dudley.
Everybody called Dr. Dudley. He's listed in the yellow pages in China.
Maybe Dudley called the police.
Oh, it's the phone again.
Oh, it's the phone again. He's guessed it twice in a row. This genius is going to save our lives.
Enough, Lenny. Hello? Yes? Yes, he is. It's for you, Glenn. It's the same woman who called before.
What same woman?
Oh, she wouldn't say. Maybe it was Myra, maybe it was Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
You know how she always sounds in the movies, like she does the character perfectly, but it's not really her? That's how she sounded.
We have two cops coming up the driveway. She's giving us a resume of the entire party.
Oh my God, they're walking over here.
Hello?
They're on the way over.
Oh, hi. How are you? No, it's not a cold. It's a telephone injury.
Okay, now listen. The thing we can't do is we can't let the police see Charlie. We can't let him down here, them up there.
I tried talking to her, but she's very upset.
Above all, no false statements. We must stay within the law. This above all. Agreed?
Yeah, to thine own self be true. We're in the hearts of better men. Are you fucking crazy? They're right outside the door.
Of course, I think you should talk to her, but I can't get her out of the car.
They're gonna ask about the gunshots. What do we say about the gunshots?
I can call you back in 15 minutes. Are you at the
Somebody
914
kill
number?
him. Strangle him.
I'm not going to be able to hold my bladder, I'm just telling you.
I know, I've got it. We tell them we never heard the gunshots.
You mean lie to them?
What happened to this above all?
It won't work tonight, maybe some other time.
No, really, if you let me go to the bathroom, I'll come right back, I promise.
Listen, I think you're a great friend, and I thank you for all your wonderful support.
Wonderful idea.
Yes.
Let's run for our lives and leave this schmuck for the cops.
I can't talk anymore. I will call you back. Yes. Goodbye. All right, what is going on?
Well, about 6 weeks ago, we got an invitation to this party.
Stop it, Lenny! All right, think, everybody, think. Why didn't we hear the gunshots?
Oh, I know. We're all deaf people, and we get together once a week, and that's why we didn't hear the doorbell.
Why they call her Cookie.
I know. We were watching the program on Hitler, and the cannons were bombing Berlin, and it was so loud we couldn't hear anything.
There was no Hitler program. We made the whole thing up to fool this idiot.
I've had just about enough of you, Lenny.
Me? We've got to let them in. All right, Claire, open the door.
What? I'm in charge of the music.
The music, that's it.
What is?
The music was on. We were all dancing. We couldn't even hear the gunshots. Claire, put on the music.
Wait, Claire, don't put on the music. There's something we have to do first.
What?
One of us has to be Charlie, just in case.
Just in case what?
Just in case the police want to speak to Charlie.
Ken is right. Charlie is in no condition to tell them the real story.
Of course not, because nobody's heard the real story yet.
Well, whatever story we tell them has to be one that's not going to get us all into trouble.
Oh my God, I've never seen a sinking ship empty so fast.
No, I agree. One of you three guys has to be Charlie.
One of us three? When did you move to France?
Let's be honest, Lenny. I never even heard the gunshots.
Bang! Bang! You bastard.
Isn't it against the law to impersonate another real person?
Well, yes, it is, honey, but not if you do it well.
Can you believe we even married these men?
This is a major felony we're talking about, everybody. Okay? Do you want to spend 30 years in a maximum security prison wearing a tuxedo?
Okay, Glenn, we're all in this together. Come on. Here's how we do it. We put out 2 fingers or 1 finger. If 3 guys are the same and 1's different, that guy's Charlie. Are we ready?
Who the hell made you Don Corleone?
You got a better idea?
Yes! Let's let the women wrestle for it.
Let's just get this over with, for Christ's sakes.
Okay, are we ready? 1, 2, 3. All the same, no good. Again. 1, 2, 3. 2 and 2, no good. Again. 1, 2, 3. Haha, Lenny!
What do you mean? Aha, Lenny!
We had 2 fingers out, you had 1.
Bullshit! I had 2! They were stuck together! I had duct grease on my fingers!
It was 1 finger, Lenny.
No! It was 2! I swear to God! Let's do it again! Come on, 1.
It was 1. 1 finger, 1. I saw it.
And this man graduated from Johns Hopkins.
Go on upstairs and don't come down unless we call you.
No, I'm anxious to come as Charlie.
Okay, Claire. Put on the music.
Okay, kids, let's dance. Oh, may I ask what you're doing here?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bust the door open.
Then why didn't you ring first?
I did, 5 times.
5 times? We didn't hear it.
I guess the music was on so loud you couldn't hear anything.
Oh, the music.
Yeah, that's why we didn't hear you.
Right, and that's why we wouldn't get any phone calls, because we couldn't hear them.
Right, because the music, it was,
It
it was
was
just
so
loud.
loud. Yeah, it was-
Oh, what seems to be the trouble, officer?
Well, just sort of routine investigation, sir. I'm Officer Welch. This is Officer Putney. Is this your house, sir?
My house? No. I live elsewhere, other than here.
As do I live elsewhere. Can I ask you what this is all about, officer?
Yeah, what are we doing here?
All right, take it easy, calm down. I just want to ask a few questions. May I ask who the owner of this house is?
Well, we'd be delighted to tell you, officer, but I believe it's customary for you first to inform us as to why these questions are being asked of us.
You're a lawyer, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Well, as a lawyer, you understand you're not obligated to answer these questions. I was hoping someone would be cooperative enough to tell me the owner's name. It's Brock, Charlie Brock. Could you tell me if Mr. Brock is home at present? I don't know. Chris, is Charlie home?
Charlie? I think he's walking the dog.
Then he'll be back soon.
Oh, I don't think so. It's a dachshund, and they take very small steps.
He's here, officer. He came back.
I could possibly see him for a moment.
Well, it's an awkward time, officer. As you can see, we're celebrating a party.
Yes, I've noticed. What's the occasion?
It's the 10th wedding anniversary of Charlie and Myra Brock.
I wouldn't take long. I just need a minute of his time.
Yes, unfortunately, Mr. Brock is sleeping.
Sleeping? In the middle of his anniversary party?
Yes, he was feeling depressed. He took a sleeping pill.
Well, then could I see Mrs. Brock?
Oh, Mrs. Brock is not here.
She's not.
Yes, that's why Mr. Brock is depressed.
And where is she?
Oh, her father broke his hip. She had to take him to the hospital.
During her anniversary party, couldn't someone else take him to the hospital? Well, her father lives in California.
Yeah, it has to do with cousins and warts and hips and, it's very complicated.
You, sir, something wrong with your eye?
Me? Yes. I was putting drops in tonight, and the cap fell off. The entire bottle went in.
May I have your name, sir?
My name.
Yes, sir.
You mean my name?
Yes, sir. Is there a problem with giving me your name?
I'm sorry, I just can't see you very well.
You don't have to see to talk, sir. The drops didn't go in your mouth, did they?
Officer, I feel you're being unnecessarily abusive to these people. If you're going to continue to ask these questions, you're going to have to tell us what this is all about.
Yes, sir, I will. Can somebody please tell me who owns the BMW outside? That's my husband's car. And what is his name, please?
You don't have to answer that, Claire.
Leonard Gans. And where's Mr. Gans now?
I object!
I ain't a judge. This ain't a court. I don't have a gavel. I just want to know where the man is.
Well, you still haven't told us what this is all about, so we're still not telling you where Mr. Gans is.
Don't know why I always have trouble in this neighborhood. Okay. At approximately 8:15 tonight, an auto accident occurred on 12th and Danbury. A brand new red 2015 Porsche convertible with New York license plates smashed into the side of a brand new BMW four-door sedan. Now we know it wasn't the BMW's fault because the Porsche was a stolen car. Stolen at 8:15 tonight directly off the dealer's lot. Now do you know who that brand new Porsche belonged to? How would I know? It belonged to Deputy Mayor Charles M. Brock. Purchased today as a gift from his wife Myra. A surprise wedding anniversary present. Surprise hardly says it.
Ah, so you're here for the car accident.
That's right. Now if Mr. Gans is here, I'd like to speak to him. And if he's not here, the police department would like to know where he is.
I see. Can I ask you to step outside for just one moment, officer?
Why?
Mrs. Gans is my client. I would like to consult with her before any further questioning. It's within my rights.
1 minute. That's all you get.
All right, we don't have much time. One of us has to be Lenny.
What are you talking about?
Well, she didn't even ask about the gunshots. She's just here to ask Lenny about the car accident. But Lenny can't be Lenny because we need Lenny to be Charlie in case she wants to talk about the new car. And we can't let her see Charlie because Charlie has a bullet hole in his ear.
Do you understand him in real life?
Yeah, we don't talk very much.
All right, Glenn, Ernie, we gotta choose again.
Oh, leave me alone with this stupid game.
No, it's a stupid game, but we gotta do it. We need a Lenny.
Never mind, the girls will do it. Come on, the odd woman's husband is Lenny.
My husband is Lenny.
No, Lenny is Charlie. You're playing for Glenn. Come on, everybody get in a circle.
I don't know how to play this game.
Just put your fingers out and we'll do the counting. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, Cookie, not your fist, your fingers.
I don't want to lose my earrings again.
All right, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit. Sorry, Ken.
All right, okay. I'm Lenny. Ernie, open the door.
I'm glad to see you're not dancing again. Now where is Mr. Leonard Gans?
He's right here in this room. I am Leonard Gans.
You are?
Yes.
How come it took you a whole minute to think of your name?
Never rush your answers. Harvard Law School.
Never trust a man who doesn't know if he's here or not. Police Academy. And who are you, ma'am?
His wife. His wife's best friend. Her, Mrs. Gans.
Are you here alone, ma'am?
No, I'm here with my husband, Mr. Gorman.
And where is he?
He went home early.
How much of a party is it?
Oh, it's ups and downs, trust me.
Now, Mr. Gans, tell us about the accident in full and complete detail.
Officer, could I ask you to step outside for just 1 more minute?
I ain't going no place, nowhere, no time. This is it. This is where I live till I get what I came for, even if my whole family has to move in. What's that?
1047, Putney, over. Got it, check. Will do. Red 2015 Porsche convertible spotted at 5th and Market, Terrytown. Suspect apprehended. They said call it a night.
Well, I guess that ties that little bundle up.
That's really
Lovely, officer.
Yes.
Sorry to disturb you
Thank you.
folks.
Anytime, officer.
There will be some further questioning for you tomorrow, Mr. Gans. No need to take up any more of your time tonight. Thank you and good night, folks.
Oh, thank you.
Pleasure meeting you.
Yeah,
It's a
let's
lovely
come back.
I know, I've seen you someplace before. What's your name again?
Glenn Cooper.
Were you ever on TV?
Why, as a matter of fact, yes. I'm running for the state senate.
Right. I saw you do an interview on PBS. Why were you so afraid to give me your name?
Well, when you're in politics, you don't want to get mixed up with these types of things.
Right, but you weren't involved with this. Unless you witnessed the accident.
No. My wife and I arrived late. We didn't even hear the gunshots.
What gunshots? I said what gunshots?
I suppose the gunshots that were fired when they chased after the stolen car.
That was 12 miles away over in Terrytown. You got 20/20 hearing, Mr. Cooper?
1047, Putney, over. Right, will do. Neighbors reported 2 gunshots were fired around 9:15 p.m. from 1257 Peekskill Road. Investigating.
1257 Peekskill Road. We got ourselves a doubleheader here, don't we? Anybody want to tell us about the gunshots?
No, I don't want to say anything about anything.
Nobody heard them, I suppose. Who's the woman sitting outside the BMW?
That's my wife, Cassie.
I'd like to have a little talk with Mrs. Cooper. Connie, get her in here.
Connie, with a C?
Looks to me like you all had a fine dinner. I'd like to speak to the help, please.
There is no help.
Then who did the cooking?
I did.
And what's your name?
Cookie.
I mean your real name.
That is my real name. And I have 2 sisters named Candy and Taffy. I swear to God.
Is that one on your shirt, Glenn?
Oh, yes, I stabbed myself with my fork during dinner.
Is that one on your shirt, Glenn?
Yes, I must have rubbed against Len while we were dancing.
Ken, Glenn, and Glenn. That's really weird.
Just a coincidence.
I guess it is. My name is Gwen. Are you all right, Mrs. Cooper?
Not pressing charges. My lawyer will handle this.
No, this was just an accident. She dropped the electric cigarette lighter on the leather car seat, and I grabbed her to pull her out of the car.
And how'd you get that nasty blow on your nose?
My wife was hanging up the phone in the dark, and I guess my head was a little too low.
My. We got a lot of cartoon humor in this case, don't we? You hurting too, ma'am?
I have a chronic back spasm. It's really hard for me to sit, stand, or walk.
And you didn't hear the gunshots either, right?
No, I was dancing. Dancing is really good for my back.
And to think I was almost out the door with this one. Mrs. Gorman?
Is that me? Yes, Mrs. Gorman.
And what do you do?
Well, I was helping with the drinks.
Your occupation.
Nothing. No, not nothing. I'm a lawyer. And I have a son and I have 2 children and another. I'm sorry, I'm just really nervous.
You and everybody else, ma'am. I'm going to say something now that is not really a part of my official capacity. But I don't believe one goddamn thing I've heard in this room. I think there are gunshots here tonight. I think someone or everyone is trying to cover up something. A man gets hit in the nose. Another man stabs himself with a fork. Someone's BMW gets smashed up. The host takes a short-legged dog for a walk and then goes to sleep. The hostess takes her father to a hospital in California with a broken hip, and nobody hears 2 gunshots because everybody's dancing, including a woman named Cookie, who's been cooking all night, who can't stand or walk. You people have to deal with me. I'm a real cop, you understand? Not somebody named Elmer that your kids watch on the Disney Channel. Now, I want some real answers, intelligent answers, believable answers, and answers that don't make me laugh. But first, I want to see Mr. Charlie Brock and find out what the hell is going on here, including the possibility of him having 2 bullet holes in him. Now, I'll give you 5 seconds to go get him, or I'll take 2 seconds to go upstairs and find him. Don't mess with me now. I'm so close to promotion, I can smell it. And I'm not screwing it up with this case. Do I start counting, or do I start climbing up steps? It's up to you.
Wait, just wait. Will you just wait? Just wait, will you? Ernie, Ken, Len. I think it's time we call Charlie down, don't you?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Hello, Charlie. This is Ernie. We're ready for you now. Are you ready for us now? Relax, Charlie. That's just an hysteric nerve reaction.
What's wrong with him?
He thinks he went temporarily blind. Just put some cold water on your eyes, Charlie, and come on down. There are 2 police officers here who would like to speak with you. Why? Because you put out 1 finger, that's why. He's fine. He's coming right down.
Now, the truth is, officer, we were trying to protect Mr. Brock because he's a dear friend of ours. But we know we are all in jeopardy if we continue to hold back the truth. There were 2 gunshots here tonight, and although I personally didn't hear them, I share equal blame with those who did hear the shots and did not come forth with that information, in spite of the fact that I myself did not hear them.
Stop helping so much, Glenn.
Nevertheless, Mr. Brock is willing to come down and tell us the full and complete story, of which none of us has yet heard. About the 2 gunshots, about the disappearance of his wife, about the missing health, and did I mention the gunshots? Which I myself didn't hear.
I think I'm gonna get another spasm in my back.
Oh, who gives a shit?
Hello, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Feeling all right, Charlie?
Good evening, Mr. Brock. I'm Officer Welch. This is Officer Putney. Please take a seat. Take this down, Connie. Now, Mr. Brock, tell us about everything that happened here tonight.
Would anyone like any lemon tarts?
I'll have one.
Not now, ma'am. Go ahead, Mr. Brock.
Okay. The story, as it happened, as I remember it, as I'm telling it. Oh God. Okay. Well, here it goes. At exactly 6 o'clock, I came home from work. My wife, Myra, was in the bedroom getting dressed for the party. I got a bottle of champagne out of the refrigerator, and I headed upstairs. Rosita, our Spanish cook, was in the kitchen with Ramona, her Spanish sister, and Romero, her Spanish son. And they were making an Italian dinner. And they were waiting for Myra to tell them when to start. So, as I climbed the stairs, I say to myself, my goodness, it's my 10th wedding anniversary. I can't believe that I still love my wife so much. Myra, she was putting on a perfume that I got her for Christmas. I purposefully buy it for her because it drives me crazy. So, I go to the bedroom door and I tap on it. Tap, tap, tap. My wife answers, and when she answers, I hand her a glass of champagne. I make a toast. To the best 10 years a man could ever ask for. Then she toasts. To the best man and the best 10 years that a woman could ever ask for. We drink, we kiss, and then we toast again. I say, to the loveliest skin that has yet to age a day in 10 wonderful years. And then she toasts, to the gentlest hands that ever touched the loveliest skin that has yet to age a day in 10 wonderful years. We drink, we kiss, we toast. We drink, we kiss, we toast, again. By 7 o'clock, the bottle of champagne is completely empty. My wife is completely sloshed. And I'm completely toasted. And then in that moment, I smelled the perfume that I could not resist. Oh, I loved her in that moment with as much passion and ardor as I did the day that we were first newlyweds. I tell you this, not with shame or embarrassment, but with pride and joy for a love that continues to last through the ages. Oh, we lay there, spent, naked in each other's arms, perfectly complete in our happiness. 8 o'clock rolls around. Outside it has grown dark. And then we hear a knock at the door. Knock, knock, knock. My wife answers it, and a strange-looking young man stands there, holding a knife in his hand. My wife screams at the top of her lungs and shields herself with a towel. I run across the room to get the gun in my drawer. The man, he speaks in Spanish. Yo quiero se llama enchilada, por favor, ¿por qué, viejo? But I don't speak Spanish. And I'd never seen Romero, Rosita's son, Romero, ever before. And I didn't know that he was simply asking whether or not they should start the salad. So I aim my gun at him, ready to save my wife's life. My wife screams and hits my arm just as I pull the trigger. The gun goes off, and the bullet hits me in the left earlobe. The man gets startled and starts running away. Starts running to Rosita Ramona, screaming, Mamacita, mamacita, que hombre, que loca, que estaría the moto, bang, bang, bang! The crazy man took a shot at me. Myra, my wife, starts running after him to try to get him to stop, to try to get all of them to stop. Otherwise, we'll have no dinner. But they take off in a huff, and they're Alfa Romeo. I'm bleeding all over my wife's dress. She's wondering what to do when suddenly we hear a car pulling up in the driveway. It's the first guests. My wife, she runs down the stairs to the basement, to the cedar chest, to get the dress that she wore to Bonds for Israel. But she can't find the light, and then she trips and falls down the stairs and passes out in the dark. I'm upstairs, and I think I see somebody stealing my Mercedes, so I take another shot at them. And then I run down the stairs to try and tell my wife what happened, but I can't find her. She's nowhere to be seen. But then I see the basement door is open, and I'm afraid that the strange-looking young man with the knife is lurking about. So I close the door and I lock it, oblivious to the fact that my wife is still down there. Then I run all the way up the stairs to the bathroom to get something for my ear because it hurts so badly. But the blood on my fingers, it gets in my eyes. And by mistake, I take 4 Valium instead. The guests start pouring in. And I want to tell them what happened. But suddenly, I can't speak. I can't speak from all the Valium I took. So I try to write a note explaining everything that happened. But the note, it looks like gibberish, and I'm afraid that My friends, my guests are going to think that it was a suicide note. My friend, Glenn Cooper, was coming to this party, and I thought it would be really bad for his campaign to get mixed up in a suicide, so I ripped the note up and I flushed it out the toilet. And just as I did that, the guests come in. They start asking me, what happened? What happened? What happened? Oh my God! But before I could tell them, I pass out on the bed. And that's the whole truth. And I am as sure of that as my name is Charlie Brock.
I buy it. I buy the whole thing. You know why I buy it? Because I liked it. I didn't believe it, but I liked it. I love my wife too. That's why I want to get home early. Have a good evening, folks. Take care of that ear, Mr. Brock. And happy anniversary.
Now, where in the world did you find the cojones to tell a story like that?
I made the whole thing up.
Of course you made it up, but when?
As I was telling it, sentence by sentence, word by word, I didn't quite know where I was going with it, but I just kept on going.
And you don't even speak Spanish.
I made up the Spanish, too.
Shit, we could have all gone to jail for perjury.
I know. That was the challenge. The ultimate horseback. It was the best time I ever had in my whole life.
I am impressed. I am sincerely and deeply impressed. You have, without a doubt, Lenny, one of the weirdest minds I have ever come across.
A toast to my husband, Lenny. Just when I was getting bored with our marriage, I fell in love with him all over again.
Lenny!
Well, I have an interesting question. What? What do you suppose really happened to Charlie and Myra?
Oh, the intercom. Hello? Yes, Charlie. Everyone is here. Are you up to having some visitors? Wonderful. We're dying to hear the story. We're on our way. Charlie is going to tell us the entire story.
Well, I hope it's shorter than Lenny's story.
Can we go back later and look for my crystal, darling?
I will buy you 1,000 crystals, Angel.
Who is it?